Starting activities in the wood workshop, two workers are in a team. The older one is named Julhak Bey, can be called Nana or Grandpa because he already has grandchildren, and the other one can be called Baya. Baya is a term of respect for elders. Moving on to the main topic, before clamping, the board must be evenly coated with glue. After it's even, it is then attached or joined together. The longer the drying process, the better. Because the clamp is not busy, so we leave this board from morning until the next morning before opening it. Just a little info. All of these boards are used wood that is recycled in the workshop where we work. The customer wants a quality door, so we chose Sengal wood. As far as I know, there are two types of Sengal wood, Chengal Batu, stone Chengal, and Chengal Mas, gold Chengal. For the door, we chose Chengal Mas because it is smooth, dense, and strong, and also a bit lighter compared to Chengal Batu. But both are equally strong and can withstand water and heat. Keep following this video until the end to see what the result of the door we made is like. As usual, I leave the sanding to Nana, who is Julhak Bey. It can be said that Nana is an expert in this work because it is also relatively easy. A flat piece of wood while sanding. Nana also knows what to do if there are any wood cavities. Of course, wood dust and 502 glue are the solution. After measuring, the board was a bit wide, so we split it using a table saw. Back to the front, I adjusted the router trimmer. But before I finished, my back suddenly felt itchy. Luckily, I still had a broken square ruler. So the conclusion is that used goods are still very useful if we know how to use them. Haha, a little laugh. Watch this router trimmer dance on. Every piece of wood that will become the door leaf frame. I will make a straight groove for the purpose of joining the boards that have been connected, polished, and measured for width at the beginning. This router trimmer is quite durable, and I've been using it for a long time without any problems. Just before using it, it must be tied with a used bicycle tire inner tube so that when it gets hot, the collet doesn't loosen, which can cause the bit size to change. This method can also help keep this router trimmer durable. Maybe this is just my opinion, so ignore it if it's not useful. Now, continuing the process of making the supports to be embedded inside, this board is Merbau wood. Its color is very different from Sengal wood. Although the colors are different, I don't think it's a problem. The important thing is that this wood is of the same quality as Sengal wood, strong, heat, and water resistant, and termites don't want to eat it. Or maybe termites can't eat it. The point is that Merbau wood is a type that is free and safe from termite pests. There are 2 doors with different sizes, so I cut this board into 2 groups. Each door leaf has 5 pieces of board, which I think is strong enough because I will make a groove or tongue on both boards that will cover this support. And I will make a groove on the frame holder so that they can strengthen each other when joined. I placed the frame wood on top of the iron clamp. At the end of one of the iron clamps, I locked it so it could stand to make it easier for me to work alone. One by one, I inserted the boards that had been made into tenons. 1 door width has 5. Now, all that's left is to root the boards that have been joined, sanded and split using a table saw. 2 sheets of board will be attached to each door. Before placing the 2 routed boards on both sides, these 5 support boards must be given wood glue first, smeared sufficiently and then flattened. Don't be afraid if it gets on your hands. This type of wood glue doesn't dry quickly. Unlike 502 liquid glue, this type of glue can be washed off. Even if it's slow to clean on hands that are exposed to the glue, it's not a problem for me. Move to the back. Here's the process of filling the holes. Every hole from nails and gaps in. The wood joints are all covered using fine wood powder. Then 502 glue is poured in. I delegate this task to my two teammates at work, namely Nana and Baya. We're watching Nana, nicknamed Bai, sanding using a grinding machine. But it seems like Nana doesn't realize that the sandpaper is no longer sharp. It's time to replace it with a new one so that it can smooth out the wood dust filler that was poured with 502 liquid glue. From the hands of Nana or Julhok Bai, it's now back in my possession. I'm going to make this door with 3 straight grooves using a router that I just unboxed 3 days ago. Each face of the door will have 3 grooves. A very simple motif, but it looks enchanting, making the door look more solid with strong and quality wood. Even though it's used wood, this door shouldn't be underestimated. Just consider this door a long-term investment because of its durability. Plus, the natural motif of nail hole, marks that have been removed further, adds to the natural impression. This type of wood is not suitable for modern houses. That's just my personal opinion, guys. You may not like it. Entering the final stage, ready with the 3-groove motif. Now both of these doors are lifted onto the table saw to be cut. It takes 2 people to lift them onto the table, therefore, one team at my workplace consists of just 3 people. The place is small, and if more people are added, it will be difficult to move around. If there are too many people, it's like you have to fight for oxygen to breathe, and moving forward or backward, it feels like your steps are hindered by the excess workers. Continuing with the main topic, I could have used a circular saw for the cutting. With this machine, I could cut without the help of 2 people to lift, but it's okay. Let's just consider this as weightlifting exercise.